So, if you're watching this, you're probably upset because of the new patch and hotfixes that came out today, October 3rd. So, Borderlands 3 getting its third or fourth wave of hot fixes and patches, and let's go ahead and go over some of these things. So we have stability, reported issue where people were hitting the Guardian rate experience ceiling. I don't even know what that's about, didn't know that was a problem. Hollow point Guardian rank will no longer damage yourself or allies, and it has been re-enabled, so you can now start going down the Enforcer tree again. That is cool. Addressed issue where players were not receiving the Ultimate Vault Hunter achievement on Xbox. I could have swore that was a problem with PlayStation as well, but that has been fixed. I officially have all the achievements. And then we have some other things like address a reported issue where some players' inventory would not be saved in their banks. Also didn't know that was an issue. And here we have Flak. So Vault Hunter adjustments for Flak, Rack Attack. Rack Attack status effect chance has been increased to 100%. So they've made Rack Attack better, which is cool and all, but that has nothing to do with what we're really going over here. So, Leave No Trace now has a re-trigger delay of 2 seconds. And you may be wondering, what is that skill? Maybe you don't play Flak. That is the ability to for your chance to add ammo back to your magazine. So there's now been a timer set on that, and boy is Flak suffering pretty hard. So pretty much the only thing that is usable with Flak are weapons like the Lyuda, and that's literally it. And they already have like a short magazine, so by the time 2 seconds runs out, you've probably shot all of your bullets. Barbaric Womp stat bonus increased by 100%. So let me quickly find out what skill this is, what tree it's on, and what it does, so I can see if that skill was bad or good. Is it going to be useful or whatever? And looks like it's going to be on the blue tree, because I don't see it here on the green tree or the red tree. What is it called? It's called Barbaric Yomp. Barbaric Yomp. There we go. Increases the power of pet bonus granted to Flak. It's a 40% bonus currently, and it seems like there's a increased by 100%. So maybe it was 20 before. I don't know. I thought I updated. That doesn't sound like a lot. Pets no longer will be able to push players around. Well, I guess I can see if I'm on the update if this thing pushes me around. It does not. So that has been fixed. And then the touch pet thing, which says that it's been fixed, but that is not true. So you're probably upset about that. And if you play Moze, you're probably upset about the fact that Moze got nerfed, and now the means of destruction has a retrigger delay of 2 seconds. Now, listen, okay, let's just look at the other things. Balances to Gigamine, Katagawa Ball, and Billy the Anointed. Adjust the values for when the display presents cooldown, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's a lot of stuff. You can just pause it if you want to see any of this stuff, because we're not really going to go over any of this. We're mainly sticking here to the Flak and the Moze. Look, I know that Moze with grenade build is stupid powerful, and she can kill everything. And same goes for Flak on day 1. He could destroy anything with a couple of crits. I've been farming, the what is the boss called? The Grave Ward with Flak the past few days, and then today he gets nerfed, so I tried him out. It's still not unusable. You still do a ton of crit damage, but you're going to be spending a lot more money on ammo. So it's a lot harder to use snipers, because snipers and shotguns both don't have a high... for one, they don't have a high ammo capacity in the magazine. And as far as the amount of ammo you can hold is, I think for a sniper is 120, and then a shotgun is 220, 240, something like that. So that's going to severely hurt this character, and his ability to regenerate ammo was one of the better things about this character. And that's one of the things I hate about Zane, is it's really hard to farm as Zane because I run out of ammo so much, and there's no vending machines at a lot of the bosses I like to farm. General Trant, Captain Trant, just to name two, and it's pretty annoying. Granted, if I wanted to fight the Grave Ward with my Zane, there would be machines, but that being said, it's a really hard boss fight with Zane because Zane is not a very good character in comparison to Flak. Now, Flak has been nerfed significantly. Moze has been nerfed. She's only good with the Hex Grenade now, and it's just kind of leaving a bad taste in everyone's mouth. Now, I know a lot of people probably don't care about this because they play either Zane or Amara and it's not their character or whatever. I know most of the people that want nerfs are people that are playing Zane. And honestly, if you are one of those people, you are, I'm going to put it bluntly, you're toxic. Because you shouldn't, because your character is bad. And this is coming from someone that mains as Zane, to clarify. If you want other people's characters to be as mediocre as Zane, then you're not helping anything. What you should want is for your character to be better and be buffed. And you shouldn't want other characters to be nerfed. Gearbox taking stuff and nerfing it, and just nerfing, and that's it. Not giving us another solution or anything. Just pure nerfing, not really buffing anything. Like, cool, your pet can do more damage. The pet has no survivability, so that does literally nothing. The looting thing, that's a lie. I've been farming the Grave Ward 3 or 4 times to see how bad this update was, and can't get past the pet. It's still a thing, always. The touch pet should honestly just be removed at this point, because it's a useless feature. I like the idea, but it's not doing much. Maybe you can press Y on the pet, maybe change the button. I don't know, that seems to make more sense to me. And the whole Moze thing, why are you going to patch the one build that people are using that's fairly legit and doing great? You know what you should be patching? The clip that I'm going to be uploading here soon of a build that my friend found. I actually looked online, and there is one other person that's done it, and it's the One Shot Moze build. If you guys don't know about it, it's basically a build of Moze that uses melee, and she has that ability to where when her shield breaks, it instantly repairs. Well, that with the Brawler Ward increases your melee damage significantly, and since the Face Puncher basically shoots melee damage, you can one-shot a boss easily. Nobody seems to be caring about that. That video has 150,000 views. Why isn't anyone talking about that, but we want to nerf this version of Moze? Gearbox, everyone that wants people to nerf other characters are just upset that their characters aren't that good. Every character besides Zane was great, and you could easily solo a boss, and you could with the change to loot, the loot is a lot lower, so there's not as much loot that you would get. So by playing these characters, it made it a lot faster, and I think a lot of people that play Zane were salty that they couldn't kill bosses that fast and want everyone to suffer like them. Now, me personally, I made a different character to farm on. I'm trying to farm weapons on another character to make my Zane better, because Zane is just not good enough. I've done several builds on Zane. The Sentinel is not powerful enough. There's nothing quirky about it. Same goes for the Digiclone. The Digiclone is honestly his best feature. The gun barrier is also great, but the green skill tree sucks. So what they should be doing is overhauling the green tree completely. You need to return Flak at least his ammo. The crit damage, sure, he was a little too much. Return his ammo being able to regenerate back into the magazine. Give that back to him. Or maybe instead of putting it back in the magazine, maybe he can just get the ammo back. I know that'll ruin DPS, but at least you won't run out of ammo in a boss fight, and then you can't use your sniper. Or maybe make it a high chance for you to get the ammo back in your stock of ammo, and make it a lower chance that it goes back into the mag. That doesn't seem that hard. So that's all you got to do. Stop nerfing stuff. You can still nerf stuff without making it useless. The feature is basically useless now because in 2 seconds, that magazine from that Lyuda is gone. Any gun you're using as Flak, gone. 2 seconds to get 1 bullet back, no thanks. It's really stupid. And as for Moze, just completely change this. Give Moze her grenade build back. take away that stupid overpowered melee build where you can literally one-shot a boss. What are you doing, Gearbox? Get it together. If you guys like this, be sure to share my angry rant. And I don't even play as these characters, and I'm upset about this. Anyways, be sure to share it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you're new, consider subscribing, click notification bell so you get notified when I make videos like these. Because I'm going to be covering this a lot, apparently, because it's a lot of stuff to be covered. But before I go, I think it's worth mentioning that there is an event happening in Borderlands. You can go to the Gearbox Twitter, and it's there. You can see it. Bosses have bonus loot that they have a higher chance of dropping. If you guys want that list, I will leave a link in the description to that list on Gearbox's website. You guys can read there the extra loot drops. That being said, though, I haven't gotten any of these items, and I've farmed several of these bosses, so not really doing so hot myself. Anyways, I wish you guys the best of luck hunting loot. I hope Gearbox, I mean, they more than likely won't see this, but I hope that they see someone that is genuinely concerned for these characters, because if they just keep nerfing characters like this, then all the characters are going to be unplayable, and I mean, Zane will then be the good one, which is not good, because Zane is definitely average. He's a very average character, and I don't want to see this happen. And if you're going to be nerfing people as well, maybe give them some good anointments. Fix the anointments, because anointments are very one-sided. If you're playing Amara, they're great. If you're playing Zane, they're meh. If you're playing Flak, they suck. I don't even know about Moze. Haven't made one of those personally myself. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And I'll quit ranting now, I guess. Bye.